A winding trail gradually ascends these hills. The huge rock appears scalable. It's an owl wearing a waistcoat and monocle. Don't be ridiculous. Of course it can't speak. You have all the feathers you need. You can't use that item there. You can't. It's an owl wearing a waistcoat and monocle. You have all. Don't be ridiculous. Of course it can't speak. The mountain goat is its own king. You must be kidding. It's a long way down. Go tell it on another mountain. You have reached the summit, but still the snowy mountains continue relentlessly forward. A narrow path forges its way through the snowdrifts, and another leads into a large cave. Nervously, you look around. The snow-capped mountains advance forever upward. A narrow path skims along the top of a precipitous ridge. As you look down, you see the steep cliff below you. Icy patches cover the ground. You have reached the summit. A small mountain stream trickles on its way to destiny. Shivering, you suck in a mouthful of cold air. The cold shoots through your fingers, freezing and refreshing. You can't use that item. You. A tree grapples with a rock as it attempts to thrive in this frigid environment. You have reached the summit, but still the snowy cave is large with thick icicles hanging from its entrance. It's dark inside. Something unpleasant wafts from the cave entrance. Shivering, you The snowy cave is large. This cave is disgusting. You quickly dismiss the notion that the occupant might be a vegetarian. You have all the bones you'll ever need. You don't want to touch anything in here. As you make your way through the mountains, you suddenly notice something approaching you in the distance. Something that doesn't seem friendly.
I love a warm meal.
You try to fake an impression of chilliness.
Now, don't sell yourself short.
You rub the
Hey, what was that?
You rub.
You can run, but you can't hide.
These caves are really dark, but you feel a draft coming from two separate ways ahead of you.
Lost, aren't we? Let me show you around a little bit.
The snow here has formed an ice pack so hard that it's impossible to gain a handhold. Whatever happened to wrong way, turn back? The caverns in this mountain form a labyrinth of amazing complexity. You have no idea how to... You can't... While you're positive... The dirty brown storm brew sloshes around. You rub. It appears the layout of the terrain has even managed to confuse your magic stone. You're on your own here. The snow here. You can't. The snow, the snow, the snow, the snow, the snow here has formed an ice. Even your voice would get lost in there. You can't. The wand feels very smooth to the touch. You reach into the dark. Nothing bites your hand off, so you assume it's safe to proceed. Even your voice. The caverns in this mountain. You tore this You carry a... There seems to be... You can't...
Lost, aren't we? Let me show you around a little bit. You'd better have more meat on you than the last one. Hey, I ordered my meal pre-cooked. Hey.
Keep it to yourself. Your own death would result from that. Whatever happened to wrong way, turn back?
Lost, aren't we?
Whatever happened to wrong way, turn back? Lost, aren't we? Whatever happened to wrong way, turn back?
You better have more meat on you than the last one.
Whatever happened to wrong way, turn back? Thanks to your navigational skills, you've managed to outwit the abominable snowman, and the way to Daventry is clear.
I'm getting sick of trespassers. I'm going back to Serenia.
You rub the... It appears the... The snow-capped peaks thrust their way upward towards a reddening sky. The rock sits among a crunchy carpet of pine needles. You are making your way down the eastern side of these mountains, along a path which rims a narrow ridge. Looking back, you can see the snowy peaks you've risked your life traversing. Perhaps the worst is now behind you. A tree has fallen before the onslaught of the unrelenting fire. Cracked, burnt, and lifeless, this is all that remains of the great realm of Daventry. A cave leads deep into the mountain. You gaze into the cave-like entrance, past the shattered remains of a door, but see nothing but crumbly stone steps leading upward. There is nothing you can do for the land. The damage has been done. This part of the cavern houses an old, rotting walkway. The walkway twists and turns as it winds its way to the top. Perhaps they've seen too much use over the years. You rub. You Charred trees and stumps jut from the scorched ground beneath a cloudy sea. The jar of invisibility ointment is nearly full of a thick, oily substance. The dirty brown storm brew sloshes around in the half-filled glass jar. The dragon is every bit as fearsome as you imagine. Its green scales look hard and impregnable. 3 massive heads blow flame and smoke atop its writhing necks. The sight of it makes you shiver. It's your sister, Rosella. That's a good idea, although casting the spell would be too dangerous while you're so close to the dragon yourself.
Stormy brew, churn anew.
You don't want to eat any part of the dragon. The dragon's corpse lies upon the ground, no match for the fury of your magical storm. Even the sky appears tainted with flame. You still wouldn't touch it with a 20-foot lance. Shouldn't you free her first? You untie your sister.
I thank you, my brave sir. Come, we must journey to my father's castle. My parents will be anxious to meet their daughter's rescuer. Do I know you?
Perhaps. We may have shared a cradle once.
I beg your pardon?
My name is Alexander, of Daventry.
Rosella regards you with a look of bewilderment, then a hint of suspicion.
Prove it.
I don't know how I could.
My mother told me once that my brother had a peculiar birthmark
Well, in that case,
on his right buttock.
I see. Well, if that is what it will take to prove it to you.
Thank you. I am sorry I did not believe you. Brother,
After all you've been through, I understand completely. I just hope I don't have to prove my identity to the entire kingdom this way. Tell me about our parents.
our mother, Queen Valenice, is as kind as she is beautiful. She is also wise and counsels father when he is in need of advice.
And our father?
King Graham has been the bravest and most honorable man this kingdom has ever known. It is only in recent years that our country's misfortunes have taken their toll on him.
I wish I could have been there for him.
You are here now. I think that seeing you will do a great deal to mend his ailing heart.
Why did the dragon come to Daventry?
I do not know. On occasion, I have heard Father mumble something about a curse. He would not speak to me of it, though. Nor would Mother,
Most curious. I am glad to finally be home.
as am I. It was difficult growing up knowing that I had a brother, yet fathoming neither your whereabouts nor whether you were safe. Though I cannot explain it, somehow I knew you were still alive. I hope your life thus far has not been too unpleasant.
Let's just say that I'm not overly fond of evil wizards.
Then you have something in common with Father. Though he did not know it at the time, one used to serve under him many years ago.
I have had quite an adventure while journeying here.
I can imagine. Perhaps I too will have an adventure someday. Well, preferably one without a three-headed dragon.
Agreed.
The dragon has already laid waste to all life here.
I am looking forward to meeting my parents.
We'll surprise them. Are you nervous?
Well, maybe a little.
It will be fine. You'll see.
You have nothing more to say to Rosella. She doesn't need it. You can't use that item there. She doesn't need it. You can't use You can't use that item there. You can't, you can't, you can't, you can't, you, you can't, you can't. You can't, you can't, you can't, you can't. You can't, you rub. You. Charred trees and stumps jut from the scorched ground beneath a cloudy sea. Even the sky appears tainted with flame. You can't use that while you're positive she does. You can't.
Hello, milady. Milady, you are free! Could it be to do with the sudden storm I beheld atop Cloud Mountain?
Indeed it was, and I have this noble man to thank for rescuing me.
Incredible! And to think that the dragon is dead and gone after all this time. He is dead and gone, right?
Completely.
Amazing! Noble sir, whom do I and all of Daventry thank for this miracle?
Go ahead.
Good sir, I am Prince Alexander of Daventry.
The gnome gives you a thoroughly mystified look. Then gradually a grin begins to spread over his old wrinkled face. The grin becomes a great smile, and soon the gnome is overcome with joy.
Wonderful, sensational, marvelous news! Yes, it is you, isn't it? I knew it. From the moment I saw you, I just knew it.
Then why did you just ask?
Shh! I must run to the castle and let everybody know. The dragon is dead and Prince Alexander has returned.
You are becoming too accustomed to this view. You can't. Once tranquil, this part of Daventry has fared little better than the rest. Once
A wall of angry flame bars your passage north.
Why did you tell me to hush before?
You should never risk insulting a gnome, particularly not that one. He has lived a very long time, longer than you or I could ever hope to, and he knows a great deal more than he lets on.
Oh, I didn't know.
There is much for you to discover about your homeland. But come, our parents will be eager to meet you now.
your soothing words drift unheeded upon the hot air.
So much for my surprise appearance.
It is probably better this way. What with Father's heart and all.
Why do you say that?
Never mind. It is not the time to talk of such things.
You have... You can't... She does... You don't want to leave. You can't... You can't... Long drop, short stop.
What? Oh, so what?
You have...
Mind your footing, Alexander. The ground up ahead doesn't look stable.
In the distance, Castle Daventry stands embattled and alone. Your sister, Rosella, is looking a little worse for wear. She keeps a brave face as she gazes at you gratefully. You have nothing more to say to Rosella. You can't... The ground feels uneven beneath your feet. Crawling on all fours won't help. You can't... You can't... You can't... You don't... You can't...
Alexander, where are you going? Can't you see Father's castle lies to the north?
The man stands alone in the gloomy clearing. He wears a simple hooded garment and pays you little attention. He doesn't seem the type to hoard wanderers' belongings. He doesn't seem... By far, this clearing makes you feel the most unsettled, whether it's the twisted trees snatching at the light, or a memory of a past evil. you cannot be certain. You are finding it difficult to compose your thoughts in this gloomy clearing and cannot think of anything to ask Rosella.
Hello? Are you alright?
I am as I am,
Who are you?
one who remembers many things. My wisdom once served the king.
This is your home then?
I called it that once, before yours had meaning. It has hidden something from me.
Can I help you find it?
Not as you are, my would-be sire.
You know me.
I know many things. The now, then, and every age in between. The reason for days, and why the stars are restless. The forces that work their will in this world. The trivial manner of your arrival.
But how could you?
Leave me. My time wanes with your wasteful banter.
He doesn't appear interested in conversing further. What would this stranger want with a worthless relic? You have no idea. You have... She... He doesn't seem that... He... While you're positive the... You can't... The massive gate of the castle is opened to welcome you home. No need to announce your presence. They already know you're coming.
Rosella! The Royal Weaver told us of your rescue. I could scarcely believe it. And this
is Prince Alexander of Daventry.
son?
Yes, Mother.
My heart has ached with longing for this day. Your absence has been a terrible burden for us all. Come, your father awaits us.
So ends the first. At last.
Father!
Rosella! Are you all right?
As good as can be. Father, you look.
As one who has worried more than any thought possible, for longer than most thought him capable. Do not concern yourself. Is this?
Yes, Father.
I hadn't dared hope for this moment.
Why does your crown glow?
I don't... Wait. The father wanted the crown to find the item. This must be it.
That old thing.
Who is the father?
It doesn't matter. Today, his search ends.
Perhaps that will end his curse. Perhaps its second will not come to pass.
Yes, perhaps. Let us adjourn to the throne room. I have traveled many roads, some joyful, others dark. They have led me far and wide through all manner of danger. Yet they always brought me home, to Daventry. Your road, Alexander, has led you from us. For the longest time, we lost all hope of seeing you again. But the road, it seems, saw fit to return you as well. Along every step of my journeys, I have worn this, my adventurer's hat, a symbol of my zeal and youth. It is right that it should now pass to younger blood. Receive it, and know the man who was your father. May it lead you to fortune and great adventure as much as this world will share. To your futures.
There was no hope for me, and I could not dream of being free. But then I had a vision of you, and you gave me a reason to live, and so I find my way back home. No one's ever walked this far. No one's ever tried so hard. No one's ever felt this way. Had so much taken away. Who could know my hurt, my pain? When time and again I'm shamed. How could I have kept so sane when all it did was rain? A lifetime I will wait. No one knows how hard my fate. No one listened when I cried. Why would they care if I died? Longing keeps me on the road. Missing years, a heavy load. Anger gone, my love will go me on and on as rivers flow. I'm coming home. May take all night, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. May take my life, but I'm coming
Congratulations! You finished the game! Based on your playing style, you've earned the following secret awards.